Hi, it's Lenneke from Len's Crafty Life, and I still wanted to share with you the presents that I got for my birthday. Now, my birthday was the 9th of April, but one of the presents only arrived the day before yesterday. So I thought, okay, now will be a good time. Now I've got all my presents, so now will be a good time to show you what I got. And this is the first thing that I got, which is a beautiful handmade card by my daughter Lauren. She's my 18-year-old daughter, and she doesn't do many crafts, but she knows excuse me, she knows I like handmade items. So she made this card for me, which I think is absolutely gorgeous, because she also knows I love soft pink. How could she not know that? And I love dress forms. So she made this card, and this is the back. It just opens here, and basically it has these little hearts. It's all written in Dutch, so you probably don't understand. But I think so. These are basically two pieces of paper that she glued together here, and she put these beautiful pearls on. She handmade these roses. She cut that out all by hand. Later on I said, oh, I've got a die for that, and she was like, I should have known. But then of course the surprise would have been gone. So she made these all by hand, and the leaves as well, and she popped in those tiny little pearls. And here the flat back, those are very soft pink flat back pearls. And of course she got it all out of my stash, so that is just really nice. I so much appreciate that. And my daughters also bought me a beautiful bouquet of soft pink flowers, and this is what's left over, because as I said, my birthday was the 9th of April, so this is pretty much almost gone as well. These are ranunculus, and I absolutely love those. They're so pretty. So these are kind of the leftovers. But and then I also got from my other daughter, I got this pretty card, not handmade, but I think it's still very, very pretty. And the present that I got from both my daughters, which arrived the day before yesterday, is this. And this is something that I have been wanting for quite some time, actually. Ta-da! And it's a wax seal, I think you call it. And this is a personalized one. Now, I'm not sure if you can read that. I think I've got it. Have I got it upside down? Yes, I had it upside down. It says the capital L, which is of course my first name, Lenneke. And then there is a small V, and then there's the D. This is my maiden name. My maiden name is Van Doorn, Van Doorn, in kind of like in English. And because my married name, I am married, my married name starts with a P. It's Platt. And my girl said, well, you can't do LP, because an LP in Dutch is a vinyl. So the black old-fashioned music things, before there were CDs and cassettes, and you know, you had the albums, the vinyls. An LP in Dutch, that's what it means. So they said, well, you can't do that, that's not nice, just take your maiden name. So this is and so it's LVD, small v, LVD, and it has this beautiful, I think it's kind of like a laurel wreath around it, which is absolutely gorgeous. So they had that made for me, and then they did ask me what kind of wax, which colors I wanted to go with it, and I picked these. So it's a pink, a soft pink, well, it's supposed to be soft pink, a cream, and this is kind of a bronze. Very pretty. And I didn't know they were gonna go for the whole set, so they also gave me the little spoon to go with it, and the set came with two tea lights as well. So I'm very, very happy with that. So I already have some of the wax in different colors myself, but I didn't have my own personalized wax seal, so that's an excellent present. Then from my husband I got this, Well, I can't take it out because the old one, my normal sewing machine foot is in here, and this one is actually to make ruffles, and it's already on my sewing machine. So I may show you later at the end of this video, because I have to take my camera out. My camera is actually my mobile phone. So this has been on my list for almost 2 years, and my husband basically always gives me a certain amount of money and I can kind of spend it the way I want it. Usually I go to craft fairs, but of course this year all the craft fairs have been cancelled. So then what do? Get something else that you want. So finally I had my budget, my birthday budget from my husband left over. I did not spend it on anything on a craft fair, so I had the whole budget left over to buy this finally, because these are quite expensive. Okay, and well, maybe I will do it right now. Okay, just bear with me. I'm gonna take my mobile phone out of the holder. I'll point you to the floor because it's quite messy here. Oh, you see my beautiful feet. And then here's my sewing machine. It's just a very ordinary, it's a jeans one, so it can take the heavier materials like jeans. And this is that, hope you can see that, sorry for the shaking, this is that ruffler's foot, ruffle foot. And here it's like the 3 different kind of excuse me, how do you call that, sizes or distances for the ruffle. So it's the 0, the 12, the 6, and that's the 1. And this is what you can make. Let me just go back. I'll keep this in front of all my mess. Okay. Let me just put you back in the camera stand. Hope I'll manage. Sorry for the shaking. Yep, I think... Okay, that's what I feared. I will, when I put my phone back into the camera holder, I pressed the button and the video switched off. So anyway, this is what you can make with that ruffler's foot. So this is the trim that I had. Of course, it's from a charity shop. It's very pretty, but I'm always looking for more ruffled trims, and they are very or gather trims, because they are very hard to get here in the Netherlands somehow. Well, online you can, but you hardly ever see them in shops. And now I can make my own ruffles or my own gather trim, which I'm absolutely delighted with. So because this is of course easy to go around images and pictures and use as a nice etching. So I'm absolutely delighted. I finally, after 2 years of finding out that this existed. I'm not a big sewing person, but so I only figured that out about 2 years ago, that foot existed, and now I finally got it, so I'm really happy with that. Then I got this pretty card from my parents. Now my mum doesn't, she's not into crafting, so, but she does like handmade cards. So somebody else made this, no idea whom, but it's 3D and I think it's very pretty. And then I got from my parents, I chose these scissors. They are, I think you call them pinking shears. They're all wrapped up still. Haven't used them yet, but this is for fabric, to be able to cut off fabric so that you don't have to sew the edges, so that it doesn't ruffle, or it ruffles. Is it ruffles? Raffled in Dutch. I'm not sure. It fringes maybe on the edge a little bit, and it doesn't, you don't lose the whole material in fringes that you don't want. So that's one thing that was on my list for a long time. So I'm very happy with that too. And then I recently saw actually a video of Pam, the paper crafter, and she used this. Now she has the larger one, and maybe you've seen it. It's called Micro Fleur. It's a microwave flower press, and if you're interested, just Google microfleur and this will come up. So they do it in 2 sizes. It's quite expensive. So I got this one second hand. I got this one from my sister. Basically, she also gives me a budget that I can spend myself, because they all know I'm into crafting, and I know myself best what I like. So they're very happy always to just give me a budget and I can spend it the way I like, which is excellent. So I got this one second hand, and this is a little flower press. Let me put the box to the side, and it goes like this. You just take it apart very easily, and there's this this is a very thick felt, and then I think this is just plain cotton. And you see they used my new scissors on these. So this needs to be washed. It's second hand, so it was already like this when I got it, and I have used it, of course, and it goes and then here it's the same 2 layers and the back. So you put your flowers over here. Now, as you can see, this is a smaller one, but that's fine by me. I'm very happy with this. And instead of putting your flowers, you know, in between the pages of a book, or in between, you know, the normal paper flower press, and you have to wait for about a month before they're done, you only have to wait for about 20 seconds. Yes, to get your flowers. And then sometimes you have to put them in a bit longer, but they say 20 seconds on high power in your microwave. Then just check them. And these are the first flowers that I did, which I think it's from a white blossom tree. And I just walked, it's about 2 blocks away from my home, and they were these beautiful, they're all gone now, but these beautiful, this is the back obviously, these beautiful white blossoms. And it had, you know, there was a lot of wind one day and all these blossoms had blown off. So I have not taken these off the tree, okay? They were blown off all over the floor, and they were so pretty, and I thought those are excellent to use. And this one is actually, this is again is the back, this is the front of a blossom, a tiny little blossom tree that my daughter, who loves cherry blossom, pink cherry blossom, she bought the tiny little tree, and the height is about up to your knees kind of thing, and she decided to keep it inside in her room, and this is one of the flowers that came off it. So as you can see, I made these about, well, when did I get this? I got this before my birthday, I think about a month ago, and you can see that they keep their shape and their color. Well, the shape, some do curl up a bit, but I can always flatten that. But they keep their color very, very well. So I'm very happy with those. And then more recently, it was the pink cherry blossom flowers that are in bloom here in the Netherlands. That's over now, they're gone, unfortunately. But these are the pink ones. Oh, this is from a purple azalea. You call it an azalea? We call it an azalea. That I have in my garden, and these are blown off as well. Of course you can just pull some flowers off, but I like my flowers on my bushes. These were blown off, so I made those, dried those. Let me just put them on here. And these are the proper pink cherry blossom flowers. Again, this was from a whole bunch that somebody had pulled off, which I thought it was a shame, and then I thought, oh, that's not a shame, I can use those. Thank you very much, whoever did it, because I wouldn't pull them off myself, because they're just so gorgeous on the tree. So all these are the pink cherry blossoms. Now these you can see they did come out a slightly different color. They're not the very soft sweet pink that they are on the tree. It's almost like a very soft lilac that they came out of, out from the microwave. So but I don't mind that, you know, because like on the tree, when it's on the tree, it's more like this pinky color. So you see it's slightly different, slightly darker. it comes out of. So I was very happy with that result. And yeah, I think that's about it for my beautiful present. So thanks for watching. Now I have to be careful not to ruin this. And I want to make some tags and things with all these flowers, put them in, and you probably see those in appear in journals or on cards or something, not sure yet. So thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.